What do you want attendees to come away with from today's event?
There's an understanding of the kind of different diverse deal models there are to be had out there across traditional and digital, and how digital is getting there, with big players like YouTube and others, and Verizon Go 90, as the budgets are slowly climbing, the talent is coming towards digital more than it ever has. And when I say digital, I don't mean Netflix and Amazon and Hulu. It is really the people like Full Screen and Maker TV and others like that. So.
Now, I know that so much is going on technology-wise. What do you see will be the future of Yahoo in terms of the new technology? What kind of new inventions do you guys plan on implementing?
Well, it's all very proprietary, as I'm sure you understand, and all that. No, I think the industry as a whole is really moving towards, much more direct-to-consumer models, where talent and companies will be engaging directly with consumers on a subscription basis. That's something that's starting to happen now, not necessarily just Netflix, but with the Kardashian apps and stuff like that, which we discussed on the panel. I think that's where video consumption, from a personal point of view, I think that's where things will be going. So.
Quick question for filmmakers out there and content producers. What are the 3 tips would you give to content producers?
That's a good
Give 3 tips.
I know it's probably a bit of trite, but persist, and make sure it's good. And when you think it's great, just spend a bit more time on it and try and make it just that bit greater.
That's great advice. That's exactly what they need to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks, Ian.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I know you had some little remarks on there. Do you have any closing remarks for a content creator or independent filmmaker?
Make good content. Yeah. It's as a creator, I think that it's a very exciting time to be in this business because you have so many companies like Mar Vista that are available to partner with you to develop your content, to produce your content, to help you package it, and to get it sold across many different outlets and windows because we have the infrastructure built up. So as a creator, I think it's really important to, one, make sure you're establishing those relationships with companies like Mar Vista that are producing content, looking for content that you're thinking about and creating. But at the end of the day, I think it's really about the story and how authentic the story is and how much it resonates not only to you as the creator, but also to your fans who you want to make sure are as excited about the project as you are.
So as an independent filmmaker, Mara Vista is a platform that we want to reach out to. How I think it's a little intimidating since you guys are like a big company. How can an independent filmmaker just say, do we just call you up, send an email? How can we get in contact with you?
Sure. So I think markets or conferences or festivals are, a great way to get in contact with companies like Mar Vista. We have representation in all major markets and festivals, big and small. So we will usually have someone there that you can probably meet with face-to-face. But if not that, then I would say, at least speaking for Mar Vista, we're very accessible. I get a lot of cold calls. I get a lot of cold emails. I get LinkedIn messages. Like I get it, and that's fine, right? Because that's the world we live in. People are connected through so many different ways. Shouldn't feel intimidated at all. I think when you do reach out, the more information you can provide, the better. Hey, I have this thing I'm developing. Here are some initial concepts. If you have a script, whatever you have is very helpful because it will make you stand out from those other just cold calls or emails that we receive. Yeah.
So when pitching your ideas to a platform such as yours, how many more backup ideas should I have to bring to the table so I can get the opportunity to maximize my other videos and or other content that I have in the back?
Yes. 3.
3?
Yes.
3 is a good number.
3 is a good number. More than 3 is a little overwhelming and scattered. 2 is too few. 3 is important, and you want to make sure you lead with your kind of marquee idea, but also have 2 other really solid ideas that you can pitch as well.
Should they all be the same, or should they all be different in different genres, or shouldn't it be a strong suit that I know I create this content well, here's 3 different ideas that are kind of similar?
Genre differences in target audience cast doesn't matter. They can all be different. I think what's important is to have a solid pitch about the creative idea itself. Um, I think that's where when we receive pitches, sometimes it's tough to follow along. And it's like, well, I have this idea, and to have the idea as buttoned up as possible will go such a long way. Um,
How long should my pitch be when I'm pitching to someone like you?
so when you're coming into pitch, you should be prepared to. So you're probably going to be meeting with executives for 30 minutes to an hour. These are executives that are really busy, probably have a lot on their mind. So I think it's really important to be focused and concise. So I would make sure that you're able to give your pitch for your idea in 30 seconds, like an elevator pitch. And as they want to dig into your project, dig in with them, but make sure your initial pitch on here's the idea is concise, but be prepared for the follow-up questions when they start peeling back the onion that you've thought through them. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Can we follow you on social media or you at your website? What do you guys have?
Yep, I'm on all major social media platforms at Sienna Bab, so you can find me.
Thank you so much. Pleasure having you.
Thank you.
No worries.